Tsundoku, noun. Language of origin, Japanese. Meaning, the act of acquiring books but allowing them to pile up unread.
Gothic culture may have gone by the wayside in the 2000s, but their permanence in popular culture is here to stay, and will undoubtedly outlast all of the hot topics and Spencers in the world. Marked by black attire and a depressive outlook on life, they're not necessarily a bad element of society. The Addams Family, for all their Gothic leanings, are peak nuclear family goals with the parents both in love with each other and supportive of their children. Jeremy Treece had brought the story of one goth girl to Kickstarter, and after a successful project, has finally delivered the physical goods to backers. Let's open up Issues and Impressions, a look at notable comics that have hit my stack. Can goth girls find true love in a giant garbage can of a town, or is their glass half empty approach depressingly accurate?
Comics, games, animation, and a variety of henshin credible superhero shows from Japan. Chad Bonin guides you through the Tsundoku Zone.
As a heads up, I personally backed this project on Kickstarter and know Jeremy Treece, so objectivity is going out the window. I did man a table for him at DragonCon once after all. So Goth was funded on September 14th, 2019 and was soon provided to backers in PDF format. Self-published by Crisis Hour Productions, Jeremy's own imprint, physical rewards went out the summer of 2020 amidst the pandemic and the self-implosion of the United States Postal Service. My tier of support netted me a physical copy, bookmark, sticker, and 2 prints. For the actual book, you get a 32-page main story, followed by 2 short stories and some Kickstarter backed credits in the form of newspaper ads. Colette is your everyday goth girl, preferring fishnets and dark curtains over her mom's cute aesthetic on display. Forced to get a job at a gas station to do something with her life, her mom gives her a new phone, which comes with a host of new distractions. With her best friend Zen, she hopes to have a rager of a party before she's sucked into the hell that is retail employment. When the pair meet up to take the bus, Colette accidentally destroys Zen's phone. This is only a minor setback, as Zen keeps a spare on hand. The bigger setback is that the bus ride features a run-in with Raver Boy, a childhood love gone astray. The only seat for Colette is right next to him until Zen and Colette's mother stage a very violent intervention inspired by the best of Scott Pilgrim. To see the outcome of the fight and the teases towards the future, you need to track down a copy yourself. Treece's artwork is heavily angular and stylized and is a treat. Coupled with the Goths and Suburbia leanings, it's hard not to have flashbacks to Invader Zim. I mean, that's with me never actually having watched Invader Zim. Characters are quickly defined, but aren't reductive in character traits. A twist for Zen shows the conflict when you want a best friend to become more, for example. Colette's mom doesn't try to change her outlook on life, but just wants to help her enrich it with a job. The lead herself even reflects on how they've acted in the past and wants to improve their situation. And Raver Boy? Well, he's Raver Boy. The character without a name will get the least amount of attention. It's an entertaining read that sets up a whole new world for Treece to play in, and I'd gladly buy another issue and back another Kickstarter. As always, it's encouraging to see artists that break away from the house styles of main publishers, and So Goth is a prime example of that. That's it for the Tsundoku Zone, but the stack never ends.
This program is brought to you by the support of members of the Tsundoku Zone Patreon. If you enjoyed this episode and have the means, please consider joining to keep the show running and get an inside look on the production.
Step in the middle of this